What is going on, Fam Jam, and welcome to another Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here at JoJo. Today we are going to go check out number 6, or episode 6, from the Our Last Night album, Left Alone. This one is NPC, so for you gamers, that would be non-playable character, as I am. But I don't know if that is applicable here, so if you're not keeping up with this, or if you just clicked on this one video, go check out. We're on an album discovery, and this is number 6. So go definitely watch 1 through 5 to know where we're at in the story, because the whole album that they're doing is a story of music videos. So I don't want this, you'll kind of be lost in the middle right here, so definitely go check those out. They should be on the channel, and I'm very excited. The last one we got to see was my favorite one so far, called Fences. That was episode 5. A lot of subdued thought process and a very emotional song, and let us clue into the story and what they're trying to say in it. It all kind of came together right here, so we're on the back half, the second 9, if you will. So this is number 6. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Fam Jam, let's go.
Welcome to complacency, where we rage for the machine. 1, 2, 3, go! High school to college to corporate life, this $8 coffee, it hits so nice. Scrolling for meaning on my device, just another day in paradise. It's our responsibility to stay informed by all of the celebrities that we adore, convincing me to buy some shit I can't afford. I'm maxed out on my cards, but have a sick credit score. What should we believe? We're all just NPCs, stuck in our programming, a danger to society. Glued to the TV, addicted to dopamine. We're all just NPCs.
Okay, so NPCs does mean non-playable character. Very funny in lyrics, but not so much funny in the story that they're telling. I know where we're at. It looks like we're coming from his point of view now. The last couple have been from her point of view, but now we're on the other side of it. See a little bit more about his background and maybe what drew him to where we're going in the conclusion. So, very funny on all this. Maxed out my credit cards, but I have a great credit score. Obsessed death scrolling, and I feel like we all have went down a Reels rabbit hole, and it's not lost on me that you're probably watching this TV, which they talk about that addiction, or on your phone. So the oxymoron of them saying, well, why are we addicted to all this stuff while we're participating in it? But it's a decent it's a decent topic to shed a light on. It's kind of funny, but not so much hilarity in the story, but the lyrics on their own, it makes you laugh at yourself.
Lonely and depressed, but I say I'm fine. My anxiety is cured when I'm occupied. The medicine is working as advertised. Why do I feel dead inside? It's our responsibility to look away, ignore the world that's burning with a smile on our face, pretending that the truth can just be some sort of way. Wait, that thought might be too deep, I should re-educate. What should we believe? We're all just NPCs, stuck in our programming, a danger to society. Glued to the TV, addicted to dopamine. We're all just NPCs. Open your eyes. What do you such an idiot. We were NPCs, but now we're living free. Reject good programming, a danger to society. Leaving complacency, raging against the machine. We're just NPCs. We were just NPCs.
Wow. So on the surface, yeah, it could be a little bit funny. You do get dark in the bridge there, but there's a lot of symbology going on here. You are getting it from his point of view, and you're looking at all the different aspects and him smiling or him reading the book or this, but at its core, this is talking about mental health. This is talking about a mental break, which is what the bridge was. It's all kosher, it's all more poppy, kind of bubbly thing, and then that break happens in the bridge, goes dark, talks about those intensities in the lyrics, and that is a mental break. That is what and it doesn't matter which part, there's mental breaks on all kinds of issues that people have, or I don't want to say issues, there's mental breaks on all kinds of conditions that people have, that those happen. Whether they clam up, whether they freak out, whether they just don't go anywhere, maybe they stay at home for a couple of days or longer, whatever those are, and then eventually that person gets to the other side, most of the time. So the difficulty is when they think they're alone and they can't get help for it. That is when those mental breaks kind of last longer, take more of a toll, and it becomes more difficult to come back from. So there's a lot of symbology in that. Like I said, it's a lot of poppy, a lot of great stuff, and then that flip, and that's the symbology of that one. So you see her in a dungeon of her own mind, but this is absolutely saying he's having trouble. You know, maybe it's depression. Maybe it's another thing that we don't know. And I think they left it ambiguous on purpose to just let us form our own conclusion about what it could be or what it may be. And that makes it more relatable for the listener on struggles that they can relate to that they might have faced. So there's a lot of symbology in between the lyrics and a lot of symbology in the video. This is one of the ones that I think you really want to watch the video to get everything about it. Does it have to be? No. Is it a yeehaw? Yes.
Yeehaw!
Love it. I love the twist you get in the middle of the song or closer to the end of the song with the bridge. Musicality of it, there's a ton. They include Rage Against the Machine, which is kind of a wink at some rock stuff. So if you've listened to that band, you would have cracked a smile at that one. But the symbology that they're putting in between the lyrics, they're not coming out and telling you, but that's what they're talking about, which is really fun and really great to be able to put that in there, but make it enough to where it relates to more people and more listeners. So you guys know I love lyrical gymnastics when writers are able to do that, pair that with really fantastic music, and then put a kind of switch into it, whether it be the last chorus, whether it be the bridge, whatever that is, those switches matter. And it very much represented, 85% of the time we're all good, we're kosher, we're doing what we need to do, and then boom, a break happens, and it kind of goes chaotic, it goes a little bit dark, and then you come back from it at the end. And I just want to say for anybody that may have affected or feels alone or anything, I put the suicide prevention hotline, and I try to do it in every single video. I'm not going to swear it's in every one, but I know that it's in like 95%. If you feel that way, if you need somebody to talk to, absolutely call the hotline. They're there 24/7, and there's somebody there. I promise you people care. Go check it out if you feel that way. Please. People care. People care about you, I promise. So that is episode 6. Yeah, that was episode 6. NPC. Interesting that it was actually non-playable characters. The fact that he's saying, oh no, we're all NPCs. we may be the main character in our own game, but in the global game of things, we're NPCs. We have structured things like credit scores and all this stuff. So from a lyric standpoint there, great. And non-playable character is what that means. I'm glad that they abbreviated, but there you go. We've got a Yeehaw. That was episode 6. Tomorrow's episode 7, and the title of that one is Better Than You. Whew, I think it's going to be a great one. But we are doing an awesome track here today. Loved that one. Loved the feel of NPC and kind of ramping back up from the previous 2. So hopefully you're on this journey with us. Leave it in the comments below about what you think about this one and everything on the album so far. I've loved getting the comments that I have already got to talk with you about the first half of the album. It's fantastic. And hopefully I'll get to talk to you in the second half. So tune back in next time, Fam Jam. I would greatly appreciate it, and we'll continue on this little journey of this album. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you are too. But until next time, Fam Jam, stay safe, and we love you. But I'm out.